Attention to the Media Center. We're going to get started with our press conference with today's Grand Marshal, Saddiq Bey of the Detroit Pistons. If you want to join us up front here at the press conference area here in just a couple of minutes, we're going to get started. Take a seat in the middle there, right there. Yeah, you're good right there. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. We're very honored to be joined by Saddiq Bey, a talented rookie with the Detroit Pistons, coming off one of the most dynamic rookie seasons we've seen here in Detroit in a long time. Saddiq had a great rookie season, led the Pistons, 175 three-pointers made, set an all-time record for Piston rookies, and led all rookies this year in the NBA with three-pointers made. And Saddiq, first off, we want to welcome you to the Detroit Grand Prix. I hope you had enjoyed your visit this morning on Belle Isle so far. And as our Grand Marshal today, you got a few activities that we're going to ask you to do out there. But I guess first off, tell us a little bit about your background with racing. Are you a car fan? Are you a race fan? And how excited are you to be the Grand Marshal today?
A little bit of both. I mean, it's my first race I've ever been to, but I love cars, man. I grew up just loving cars. Even back home, I go to little like burnout sessions, or they call it swings, where the people have their fast cars and race or spin their cars, and it would be like late at night, and I do stuff like that, and I like to watch. So cars has always been something that I've been interested in, and it's just a blessing to be here. I appreciate you all for having me, and I'm excited for sure, man. It's definitely a blessing.
So when you talk about what you've done so far today, you got a chance to tour the garages a little bit, meet a couple of the drivers, I think. So what's been the experience been like this morning?
It's great, man. I didn't know how detail oriented it was, man. It's down to the nitty gritty, to every part and to every inch, man. It's crazy just to see. That's why they're professionals, though. I think it's great to see.
When you got drafted by the Pistons and came to Detroit, I'm sure you learned a little bit about what a great sports city this is, right? And I know you've really embraced the experience to try to get out and see as much of the community as you can. This is obviously a great community event. You snapped at the opportunity to be Grand Marshal here today. Why is that important to you to get out and see and be part of events here in the Motor City?
It's important because that's what they're known for here, and I just wanted to just be a part of the community, and having the chances to be out with the fellow community. I think it's important for me to establish that relationship, and just to be able to enjoy and see these cars with all Detroit, man. So it's great.
So we had Dan Campbell, the new Lions coach, who was our Grand Marshal yesterday here at the Grand Prix, and obviously yourself joining us today. Is it cool to get a chance to see other athletes in another realm when you get a chance to kind of live in their world, walk in their shoes for a little bit?
Oh yeah, for sure. It really broadens my horizon and the scope of things. I think everybody's a professional for a reason. So in their respective sport, it's just great to see what they have to go through and what training they do to be able to be at their best as well. So just having that different lens, man, is awesome.
Tell us a little bit about your rookie season overall. I mean, you got a lot of great opportunities to play quite a bit as a rookie. You really stood out. As we talked about, you really stretched the floor quite a bit with your three-point shooting. I think you're looked at now really as a building block, one of the pillars of this team going forward. What was your rookie year like here in Detroit?
First, I would say it's a blessing, man, just to be able to be here and have a chance to play at this level. And the city of Detroit, man, they're great fans. Even though we couldn't have that many fans, the support that we got each and every game on and off the court, man, was amazing. And just being able to have the experience to play at this level and build this building block for our teams and for our team going forward, man, it's just great. We're just taking one step at a time and just continuing to work and grind together. And just love everybody's together and one goal minded. It's to get better. So it was great.
I know fans here are very excited about the future with guys like yourself and Killian Hayes and Isaiah Stewart that are there to kind of help take us into the next realm of Pistons success, hopefully in the future. So you're going to get a few duties that you're going to do here today. Got a chance to meet some of the teams and drivers. You're going to deliver the drivers to your cars, command before the race. Going to get a chance to ride in one of the pace cars before the start of the IndyCar race and maybe even present some trophies. What are you most excited about doing today here at the Grand Prix?
Man, all those things are exciting. It's hard for me to say one. I think just watching the actual race itself, man. I see it on TV, different races, and see how fast they're going. But I just hear like the adrenaline rush and how crazy it is seeing it in person is something that I can't wait to see.
Those engines fire and those cars head into turn one. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. All right, we'll open it up, take a few questions for Saddiq Bey. If you have a question, move up to the microphone there and we'll recognize you. Bruce Martin, go ahead.
Having covered the NBA in a previous career, I know that a lot of players love to have cool cars. So, who's got the best car on the Pistons?
Man, the best car. I'm biased towards mine. I think I definitely don't have the best, most expensive car, but I have a Dodge Scat Pack, so I think I could outrace anybody. But
if you were to do that, not like you'd ever do that.
If I would ever race somebody, I think I could win. But I'll stick to my baby, my Scat Pack.
Who's got the most exotic?
I'm trying to think. There's some nice cars out there. We have a couple players with G wagons. Very nice car. It's probably I think that's probably the most exotic car we have right now. Mercedes G wagon. Yeah.
And once you ink that first contract, how soon are you off to the dealership to pick out a car?
Oh, I needed something to drive this to get around,
Yeah.
I had to make sure I got that purchase, but we'll see in the future. Only time will tell.
Thank you.
How's your baby handling the snow?
Man, I had a bad experience getting off at one of the exits. Man, I got stuck and I didn't think I was gonna make it. I was gonna be late, for practice. I was nervous, but my baby came in the clutch for me, and I was scared though. I thought I was gonna hit the median. I really couldn't move the car, but this Detroit snow is something really different. I've never experienced it.
You learned a good lesson that they exercise in racing out. Keep your foot in it. Just keep your foot in it.
Yep.
You'll be all right. To me.
Yeah, what is the fastest you've ever driven a car yourself?
I don't know if that's legal for me to say.
Hypothetically.
It's in the past.
It's definitely over the speed limit. But I would say, I don't know, about 110 right now. That's probably the fastest. Because I was a little nervous about getting pulled over. But if I just have an opportunity to go, I'll try to burn my tires.
Yeah. The car you've got, what is the appeal? Because you see a lot of people with those cars now. What is the appeal of that car?
I think how fast it is and how powerful the engine is, and when you turn on the car, the noise it makes. So I loved all of those, and I saw them a lot back home, and I see them a lot here. That's why I had to get it.
And let's say you've looked into one of these Indy cars, right? Since you've been here, is it amazing how small they are? I mean, could you? Yours would have to be an extender, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Is it amazing how little there is around these guys, and they're flirting with concrete.
Yeah, it's crazy. I had to ask one of the guys, like, how do they fit in there? But I guess they start first from, like, the customization of, how big they are, and then they build it to the outside. But, yeah, I definitely don't think I could be able to fit in one of those. But, man, it's amazing, though, because I heard they also, like, lean back, too. Like, they're not, like, up forward. I think I'll be too scared to do that.
Yeah. Hey, let's say, who do you like at the end of the season?
Oh, for
NBA playoff?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta stay with the Pistons, man. So I don't know who's gonna win. I'm not rooting for anybody else, So, but I think it's gonna be exciting though, for sure.
Thanks, Tim. Jennifer Fryer?
So, what was your first car?
I did GMC Envoy 2004. It's still up and running, but it's on its last leg right now. And it's still, I can't get rid of it, but I try to get it fixed, and they say that the amount it would cost to get it fixed, they couldn't even fix it, so I might as well just keep the car. But yeah, GMC Envoy is my first baby.
You feel, do you have a personal connection to it? Is that why you can't get rid of it?
I can't. It's been through everything. It's my fault, but it's been through a lot. But yeah, it's my first, so I don't think I can get rid of it.
What can you tell me about these burnout competitions you used to have?
Well, I wasn't in it,
Oh,
but I used to watch.
okay.
And they would just like spin their cars around, and it'd be a lot of people just watching until they burn their tires out, basically. So I used to just watch. It would be late
Never
night.
tempted.
Never tempted because I didn't want to burn out my tires, but we just try to find areas where we can go and hopefully not get caught by the police.
So you like cars?
Oh, I love 'em.
Yeah, so this is a good city for you?
Oh, great.
Do you
Motor
like
City.
seeing cars around the city? And
Oh,
yeah.
for sure, for sure. It's amazing cars, man. Amazing cars. I see every day.
You have any story, or you just see something on the street and stop and talk to somebody?
I think I asked a guy. I saw him like with a Lamborghini, I think, or something like at a gas station. I was like, "How much did that go for?" He was like, "Oh, it's only like $250." I said, hey, "Only $250? Like, come on now." But nah, it was. I see cars like that every day, So it's great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You ever hear of the Woodward Dream Cruise? You know what that is, right?
yeah. I heard. I need to make sure.
Yeah.
I go to that.
Yeah, we gotta get you hooked up for the Woodward Dream
Yeah,
Cruise.
I need that.
You'll appreciate that.
I gotta get a seat out there, man.
Yeah.
Just watch.
Bruce, you want to follow up? Go ahead.
Yeah, when you play in Detroit, and so much of this economy is based on the automotive industry. Everywhere you look, see the GM tower, you see Ford Motor Company's world headquarters, Chrysler's plant up in Auburn Hills. I mean, does that almost make you even more interested in the car culture?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I think, hopefully, I love cars, and it might hurt my bank account a little bit in the future because I love cars so much. And seeing these cars, it's like you always look at yours and saying like, oh, his looks a little bit better, so I might need to get another one. But like you said, I'm basically forced into this culture, by just the environment, But it's great, man. I love to be a part of it.
And when you play for a team called the Pistons, do you almost have to know how the internal combustion engine really works?
You have to, man. You have to know how to at least know something about cars, man, to play here for sure. Everybody does, man. It's good.
Thank you.
Tommy, go ahead.
You appear soft-spoken, and Coach Campbell here yesterday is pretty inspirational, and I think we were ready to run through a wall for him yesterday. Hearing his command yesterday, we kind of didn't hear it. All of a sudden, he didn't really belt it out too much. Are you prepared with your command today to yell it out?
I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to be as exciting as I can. I'm usually a laid-back guy, but I'm gonna try to be exciting. So don't hold me to it though. If I don't do well, I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try.
We built it up. We built it up so much because he's an intense guy, right? You figure he's gonna really, and he just driver start your engines. So yours is even more important because you're getting the guys to their cars. They're gonna be like walking around, not paying attention. You got to get them in the car, right? So you gotta.
I got you.
No pressure.
I got you. No pressure. No pressure. No such thing.
Any other questions from the media? So one question I have is you talk about your love for cars and how it's so important in this city. Is there anyone else on the Pistons or who else on the Pistons is a big car guy?
I'm not gonna lie, like the entire team.
Okay.
Like everybody loves cars. Like I said, like I love my car, but if you see the parking lot of the cars that all our team got, you would say like, wow, like everybody's really invested into it. So.
Is it kind of like a competition who's got the best?
Not like who's the best, but like we get on the road, sometimes you want to see like who's faster, stuff like that. But some people have sports, some people have luxury. It just depends, But everybody's really invested though, for sure.
That's awesome. We love how you guys embrace the car culture. Love how you just really wanted to be a part of this event and are welcome to it. We're very honored to have you as our Grand Marshal today and looking forward to seeing you have a good time out there. Enjoy the race. Enjoy all the activities we got planned for you.
Oh, man, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Today's Chevrolet Detroit Grand Prix presented by Lear Grand Marshal Saddiq Bey. Thank you, Saddiq.